Welcome to the third edition of the Division Over. This is the platform that brings you updates regarding the Garfa Division 2 League. Talking of results, talking of match fixtures, and all other information that you need about the Division 2 League. This is the only platform that will bring you all information, everything that you need about the Division 2 League. Just make sure you follow it on all social media handles, on Facebook, on Twitter. It's the Division Over. Now we zoom straight into action and then we look at how things panned out in the opening week of the Garfa Division 2 League. But then before we look at the results, the opening ceremony of the season took place at Magdan, which was a beautiful occasion in a game involving MSK Zelina and then Prestige. The occasion was graced by the technical director of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Bernard Lippert. That was a beautiful ceremony there we saw on our screens. That was the opening ceremony of the Division 2 League. Now we look at the result. In Zone 1, we have Accra Athletic in the Tema Derby. They won by 2-0 against Royal Anderlecht. Toman Mariners and Adan City played a 1-1 draw. Oko Mobomi lost 1-0 at home against Ghana Eagles. Faith Soccer Academy won 1-0 against Ayaman Tekart. Ada Young Madrid lost 1-0 at home against Jiname. Real Scandi FC, they were 2-1 losers at home against Ashama Revelation. True Democracy, they won 2-0 against Tema United. And then for Land, they were not in action in the opening game week, and they were not in action in the opening game week, but then they will take on their first, they will be involved in their first game in the second round. Now we move to Zone 2, where Damboat won 1-0 at home against Real Atletico. Tema 11, they played a 2-2 draw at home against Real Ebony. Sakura SC won 1-0 against Quinta Trust FA. Nungba Royals FC against Racer FC did not come on. Ghana Army won 2-1 at home against RK22 Football Academy. Akren Verum Ipsum, they won 3-1 at home against Kingdom FC. IBT FC won 2-1 against Ghana Dangbe. We look at Zone 3, where MSK Zelina Africa. This game was the opening ceremony of the season. MSK Zelina Africa, they lost 2-1. They lost by 2-1 against Prestige FC. Golden Strikers, they lost at home by 1-0 to Boga Professionals. Validos as well lost by 3-2 against Best 11. These two teams were involved in the playoff last season. Validos and Best 11, they were all involved in the playoff last season, but then they failed to secure a ticket to the Division 1 League. Banana Inn won 1-0 at home against Tender FC. Charity Stars and then Pinnacle Siroma played a 0-0 draw. Chance for Children FC won 1-0 at home against United Talent FC. Immigration FC and then Foot Connect played a 2-2 draw. In Zone 4, Accra 5 Stars, who were also involved in the playoff last season, they won 1-0 at home against Kwans FC. Agbolongo Soccer DS3, they won 3-1 at home against Third World FC. Co-1 at home, the feeder side of Accra Lions, they won 2-0 at home against Dansuman Wise. Sporting Club Accra, they trashed Efiam Real United by 4-1. Food Masters won 1-0 at home to Soccer Bride Academy. Edusa Sharp Arrows played a 1-1 draw with Great Amphibian. Kodoku Shining Stars and then the Desiderio ended in a 1-0 scoreline in favor of the Desiderio. We moved to Zone 5, where Accra New Era played a 1-1 draw. They came from a go down to play 1-1 against New Boys 7th Wave FC. Emmanuel FC, they lost by 3-0 at home against Jayaj Soccer Academy. Alajo United, they were 1-0 losers at home to Union Sportive Avranches. Montreal United, they recorded a 4-1 victory against Accra Shooting Stars. Mamobi FC, they succumbed to a 3-2 defeat to Newtown Youth. Besiktas and then Fialis played a 2-2 draw. Accra Panthers trashed Aruras by 3-0. In the final zone, which is Zone 6, Estate United won 1-0 at home against Inter Milan. Mountaineers were 1-0 home losers against Agbomeda FC. Emmanuel City won 5-2 against Patron FC. 2015 FC, they lost 4-1 at home to Mobile Phone People. Starmakers and the Madina Republic, this was a derby. The game ended 1-1. Still Believe came from a go down to beat Jura Africa by 2-1. Progen FC, they won by 3-1 against Asuya Youth Talent. And then Shelter Force lost 2-1 at home to Yisha FC. Now we look at the highlights of some few games we'll be having shortly on our screens. The highlights of the game involving Still Believe and then UAfric, where Still Believe came from a go down to beat UAfric by 2-1. Also, we look at the highlights of the game involving MSK Zelena and then Prestige FC. That was the opening ceremony of this season's Division 2 League. MSK Zelena, they lost by 2-1 at home to Prestige FC. That is all time is going to permit us today. We'll be coming your way in some few days' time with the results for Game Week 2 and also the fixtures for Game Week 3 and all other news that you need to be informed of in regards to the Garfa Division 2 League. But before we sign out, just make sure you follow us on all our social media handles. On Facebook is the Division Oval, on Twitter, on YouTube, and every other social media that you can think of. See you next time.
Keep watching The Division Oval.